we're back down on the Cape. It's now about 7:30. My wife took off for the beach with my all my camera gear, so I'm using my tablet here. But just looking over the little girl, making sure she's all set and everything looks good, nice and tight. The way I've been tying things off, it just really works that way. Really nice. Anyway, so we'll go check out the starboard over here. Oh yeah, no problem at all. So, all right, well, I'm going to go ahead and get this untied and get aboard. We don't have rain coming in until about 1 o'clock tomorrow. We got work to get done. So let me get aboard and we'll talk to you then. Well, it's getting dark, but I left this all set up from last time. I just pulled it out from under the back of the boat and got my big bucket under it. I was hoping I was going to be able to use a 5-gallon bucket, but it's too small to go around the bottom end of my Johnson 6. So I've just got everything set up here, and I'm going to fill this tomorrow morning, maybe this evening, and go ahead and just start it several times while I'm here, try to get it smoothed out a little bit. And other than that, I think we're ready to go. Get the tarp all off. We're going to get back up there. Sorry for the quality of this video. I know it's going to be horrible because I'm taking on a really low res tablet A. It's by Samsung. Love it, but it is not appropriate for filming very much. And tomorrow I'll be back on some better equipment. So anyway, let's get back up there. Let's get into the boat. It's been a long time since I've been down. I'm going to start laying out what we're going to be doing. Boy, this tablet does not pick up light very well. Sorry for how dark it is in here. Let's get a light on. Oh my goodness. I don't believe this. Where's the light here? All right, that's a little better. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I'll be glad when my wife gets back and I get on some better equipment. All right, so let's turn this around. Well, I'll tell you what, I don't think this is going to work. This is just, this tablet just shoots very, very dark video. All right, so we're aboard Little Girl. The good news is I brought virtually everything I need this time for what we've got to get done. I did bring my Cetol. I've got all the equipment here to go ahead and do the tow rails. At least I want to get that one area done that the Cetol just didn't take. And I want to sand that out. I've got all the sandpaper I need and get that all sanded out. Also, like I said, I'm going to be starting the engine a number of times to try to get that smoothed out. I did bring the what do they call it? The boom vang. That's got to be cleaned up. That has been in Ryan's shop for a long time. It just needs to be all cleaned up, straightened out. And if I get courageous, I may go ahead and install the bottom mount at the base of the mast for the boom vang. I brought the what do they call that gun? I never use this stuff. I brought the rivet gun, brand new rivet gun. Never used it in my life before, but I did bring it, and hopefully get that installed on the base of the mast. And then the rest of it is just going to be a matter of time. We're going to have to pick up a bail to go on the bottom of the boom. But other than that, let's just see how it goes. One step at a time. Oh, and one last thing, big one. I did bring the new double block for the bottom of the mast where both the halyards, the main and the jib, come down. And I want to get that mounted. I've got the caulking, boat life caulking. I'm going to drill the holes, get that mounted. Brought my drill and brought my. Boy, I'm just all messed up today. Yeah. Anyway, I brought all my equipment to be able to get that done. So let's go ahead and we'll plan on all that for tomorrow. As soon as my wife gets back, I've got to start getting some stuff out of the car and up on the boat, and we'll get started on this thing first thing in the morning. So, hey, welcome back. Welcome back to the Cape. Welcome back aboard, little girl. And look forward to hopefully a good day tomorrow and get some work done before the rain comes in. Take care. Well, good morning, guys. A lot better light out here than there was last night. Listen, I apologize for the first couple of segments there of this video because Sharon had taken off for the beach. She loves to go on her Dousa's beach walks, and I had no camera with me at all, so I was using my old tablet, and man, that thing just, as soon as you turn it on video, it starts filming dark. So, all right, anyway, we're back. It's morning. It's now about 10 minutes to 8. I'm waiting a bit because I wanted for my mom to be able to wake up without me interrupting things right outside the window here. But anyway, yeah, we got everything out here, all the equipment, the drill, hang on, let me just get this out. I put this in about 3 or 4 weeks ago when it came in, and I wanted to make sure that this thing got down here after losing my, where is it? It better be here, that's all I gotta say. There it is. Double block for the main and jib halyards. I ordered a brand new one, never could find the original. So anyway, gonna get that installed today, and gonna go down and get out my life cock, and probably go get some new stainless screws. But in the meantime, it's now, like I said, getting a little bit late. It's almost 7 minutes to 8, and I want to go grab a bit of breakfast first, and then I'll get back out here and start getting work done. Thankfully, we're back on the Cape and get some stuff done aboard, little girl. So, hey, thanks for coming. Appreciate it, and we'll catch you in just a little bit. Well, I decided to take a few minutes here at the beginning of the day to enjoy my coffee and toast out on the boat. I've got everything here, and after breakfast I'm going to go grab the life cock and get that double block up there on top at the base of the mast, get that thing installed. I wish, like anything, that the mast was up and both my halyards were in place. I would love to just kind of run the lines and see how they run through the system, but as of right now, I'll be happy just to get that installed today. I don't have to paint anything. That's perfectly fine right where it's going to be mounted because it's already painted. Painting the cabin top later, I'll just paint around it, and I'm not going to need to do much on that. So anyway, well, I'm just going to sit here and enjoy my coffee and toast, and enjoy being back aboard, little girl. The only thing that beats this is being out on the water and doing this. All right. You guys have a good day, and we'll catch up with you in a little bit when we get up on the cabin top. I went below, and what you need to understand about looking at this is the base plate for where the mast goes up. And obviously this, you can see where the pin goes through, that the whole mast hinges on there. All right, this is basically 7 all the way from the top of the hinge to the bottom, 7 inches by 4.5. Now, the thing is, as of right here, as of this mark right here, underneath here, for 4.5 inches back, there is a solid fiberglass arch that goes underneath this that supports the weight of the mast. And so, as of right now, when I put these screws in for the new double block, what's going to happen is that those screws are not going to have to go through cabin top at all. They're going to just be going straight down into solid fiberglass. So I'm going to be just pre-drilling the pilot holes, giving a good dope up of plenty of caulking underneath where the legs of the double block come down, and put the screws in, and we're home free. And so that's my next little project here, and I'm going to see if I can't set something up to show how I'm doing it, but not a whole lot to clip onto on the top of the cabin here. Well, let's see what we can do. can tell you're just into fiberglass, not just going through a thin layer of fiberglass over the top of coring here. I mean, you're into solid fiberglass underneath here. That was a little more. All right. Well, I cleared my caulking gun earlier, so it should be ready to go. I got the nozzle all cleared out, and should be good to go. Let's see. Thing is, I don't need a whole lot, so I don't want to. That's probably enough. All right, that's enough right there. Put the screw in, put it somewhere where it will not leak on things. Okay. Right over the top of that other caulking. Okay, so we're good to go. Let's go ahead and get this thing mounted. Oh, hang on. My screwdriver. I left my good ratchet screwdriver up in Vermont. Not good. That would have been very convenient. Whoa, that is going in mighty tight. Let me go down these other ones. These are in a little lighter material. It wasn't light, but it was not the solid fiberglass of the other ones. You know what? I got a better idea. I'm going to get a different screwdriver. Okay, so I did two things. I drilled the pilot hole a little bit bigger, and I got myself a nice honking big screwdriver to put these things home with. Makes a big difference, and they're going home. There you go, squeezing out that caulking beautifully. That one's down. Do the cleanup in a minute here. I've got this, oh, sorry, bumped you. Anyway, I've got this wonderful paint thinner. It's not just straight paint thinner, it's got something else in it. I don't know what it is. But it cuts life caulk just so well. So, these are good solid stainless steel screws. I do not want to strip them out. Okay, I'm going to shut this off for the moment. It's all done, all done. We'll clean up nicely. Got good squeeze out, plenty of caulking underneath the legs of the double block, and plenty of caulking down into the screw holes. So we're good to go. This is ready for the jib and main halyards to come down through. So that's one of the things I wanted to get done for this trip. Finally, after losing my original, it's about time. Good evening, guys. Just a wrap up. Didn't get a lot accomplished today the way I wanted to, but we've got just a whole slate for tomorrow. One of the things that happened last time we were down here, when I was washing the bottom down finally of all the salt and so forth, some of the paint actually just went ahead and chipped off. I've got kind of a hunk out of it down there. And so tomorrow I've got to dig out my probably at least 2/3 of a gallon of paint that I've got left, after doing the bottom the first time, and just stir it, stir it, stir it, because it's really heavy duty stuff. And I've got to get some touch up done on the bottom tomorrow. That's kind of important. I don't want this thing going back into the water without having done that touch up. Secondly, I brought my Cetol down here, and with the Cetol, I've got to get to that place on the tow reel and maybe do some touch up at different places. But as of right now, I'm most concerned about the areas toward the back of the starboard tow rail that just seemed to, just didn't seem to take. So I need to get another coat on those. Also, I've got my boom vang that has still not been cleaned up, and one of these, I don't know if I'll do that on this trip, but likely will maybe get to it if I've got the time. Also, let's see, what was the other thing? It was a couple of things I had written down here. Oh yeah. Okay. First of all, my engine's giving me fits again. My Johnson last trip we were down here, it popped right off. Didn't have any problem with it at all. Got to every time I tried to start it, came again just pull the cord, everything works. Well, this time it started and then just kind of sputtered out on me, and now it's not working. Well, anyway, my brother's got a friend of his named Jamie that, matter of fact, he helped us get our mast up. And that he's just a great guy and really knows mechanical stuff. And I don't know, he's really good at redoing engines and so forth. Something's going to come out of this, maybe with my brother, maybe with Jamie. My brother's got practically brand new, I can't remember if it's a Yamaha long shaft. I think it's a 5-horse, but it is 4-cycle, and that means it takes straight regular gas, and what a blessing that would be. But that's an expensive item. He's just offering to loan it to me, so we'll see where that goes. I don't know. If I can get something worked out to where I can get this Johnson working dependably, I'll go ahead and use my Johnson. Otherwise, I'm going to have to look for other solutions, because I don't want to get out there in the middle of Nantucket Sound and get becalmed and have no engine or whatever. I just want to be able to have a good, dependable engine in the back of little girl here. And one last thing. I've been thinking more and more and planning on being able to do some solo work. Well, one of the things I definitely want to do in terms of the solo work is be able to easily and safely get around on this boat when there's wave action. And what that means is, and I've been encouraged by some, to go ahead and get my stanchions up and get some lifelines in. I've been watching and looking at other boats, other Kestrels, by the way, and they kind of have a minimal thing to get by on the catwalk that goes next to the cabin. But then once you get back to the huge cockpit here, it's not as necessary. For one thing, you're just one step away from being safe down in the cockpit, but also the fact that it's just kind of wide open back here, and it's just easy to kind of get hold of things and get out of the way. Anyway, so that I'm going to look at, and we'll explain more on that little matter tomorrow. I've got some thoughts on something I need to try, and I'll tell you about it in the morning. So, all right, well, that's about it for the day. Like I said, glad we got that double block in up next to the mast. And, I've been messing around with the motor over and over again today, trying to get the thing to run, and I'm just coming up empty. So, guys, have a good night. We will catch you in the morning, bright and early, hopefully. And in the meantime, glad to have you aboard, little girl. We'll continue on and trying to get some more work done to get her ready for the water for the summer. Good morning, guys. Got a beautiful day coming up. Absolutely glorious weather. No rain in sight, and we'll get some stuff done. I'm going to get out on the boat right now and kind of get things started here. But right after breakfast, I got to get that gallon of bottom paint out and start stirring it and get that ready to do all the touch up on the bottom. So Anyway, got a beautiful, beautiful day, and thanks for being here. I'm just so chomping at the bit to get some stuff done aboard Little Girl. All right, we are ready to get going here. You can see how thick this stuff is. You can stand the paddle up right in the middle of it. It's got a lot of stirring to do here before we even get started. But this time I've got 6-inch, but this time I've got a little 4-inch foam roller that I bought. Well, I got this, I don't know, probably a year ago. And this is going to be so convenient because I can actually get it down in there once it's mixed. I don't even have to bother with the tray. So, all right, let me go ahead and get this thing started, get things kind of all stirred up here, and then we can get going. All right, so here it is. And I have taken a knife and chipped around even more to try to get even more off. But this is under the starboard side, aft. And then another little area right in here. Where'd it go? Oh, right there. And like I said, I was kind of chipped around on it. But I'm gonna kind of hit some soft spots, some places where it looks like it could use some extra paint, and kind of go all up and down the underside of the hull here, and probably do the rudder completely. And just want to get her ready for the water. So let's get going. Oh, I'd forgotten the joy of spatter. Oh well. I'll have spatters all over, but that's why I wore these. These are my boat shorts I'm wearing today. And these are the ones I've worn ever since I started working on Little Girl. So they've got spatters of everything. White paint and red bottom paint and everything in between. So anyway. All right, well, I'm getting it. I'm going to go over that area one more time. There you go. There you go. Beautiful. I can feel the area where that was. These foam brushes are wonderful. I don't know who invented them, but I hope they made a lot of money. All right, so I'm going to move over and start doing the rudder. One of the things I don't do when I'm back painting this rudder, just as I did last year, somebody over the years has taken and painted so heavily on the rudder that there was a lot of dried up paint and barnacles in the groove where this thing pivots back and forth on the rudder post. And I decided I'm never going to do that. I mean, it's got enough bottom paint in there to last for a century probably. So what I've done, I've just and just very carefully paint up to that slot, and that slot remains free, so that there's no encumbrance to the rudder being pivoting back and forth as I'm steering with the rudder post, steering with the tiller up there. Anyway, there we go. I'm gonna get over and do port side now. We're good to go. It's looking pretty good here. All right, good deal. Thanks for stopping by Restoring Little Girl. There'll be another episode coming out within the next week or so. But this will do it for now. This is 26 minutes already. It's long enough. So anyway, got more stuff that we did get accomplished on the boat. But like I said, this will be a good one for now. Really chomping at the bit to try to get everything done up so that we can get Little Girl in the water for a couple of weeks, probably on towards September maybe. But in the meantime, all you guys that are out there and have your boats already in the water, enjoy it. It's got some pretty weather coming up and some nice winds, and I hope you guys are having a great summer out there on the water. So we'll be out there when we get her done. So thanks for stopping by.